Hi, I'm Adam and welcome to Adam Made It. Today I'm going to show you how I made this crosscut sled. Stay tuned to find out how I did. So I just started off by ripping down some hardwood that's going to be used for the runners, and then I would measure what size that they would need to be and start cutting them down. I cut them a bit big so that I could then sneak up onto the cut to make sure that they were a nice snug fit. Obviously they're a bit tall for the actual size that I need for my table saw, so I just marked this down and then set the fence up so I could rip them down so that they were slightly just under level being with my table saw. Once this had been done, I then started to cut down the MDF that I was going to use as the crosscut sled. So I decided what size that I wanted it to be for my table saw and just rip this down to size. I then just used a couple of 5-pences to raise the runners higher, and once I'd done this I then remembered that I needed to take my riving knife off, so I thought I'd best do that now. I'd already applied the glue to the runners, so I quickly just took the riving knife off, dropped the blade back down, and then put the MDF on top of the runners, using my fence as a guide to make sure that the MDF was going to be nice and straight. Put a little bit of weight on them, left them to dry. I drilled, countersunk, and then screwed them to the MDF just to make sure that they weren't going to go anywhere and the glue might not have been strong enough. Next up is just a quick test to make sure that it runs nice and smooth, which it did. And then it was on to making what's going to be like the fences on the crosscut sled. I added a 45-degree chamfer just to stop any build-up of dust when I'm doing crosscuts. David Picciuto does a really good video and probably explains this a lot better than I ever could. I'll leave a link to that in the description. But I basically kind of used his method to ensure that how this works, and to make sure that it's straight, and to get a perfect 90-degree angle between obviously the fence that you use and where the blade cuts. To test it, I used the 5-cut method that I really could not explain other than that it compounds any errors. My first trial here proved that I was out by quite a lot. So I had to then readjust the fence and take some more measurements, readjust the fence again, and then do another test cut. What I found was I had to put the back end of my crosscut sled on, because where it cut down the middle it kept sliding, which definitely meant that it wasn't going to be accurate. So if I did this again I wouldn't cut it all the way through. That was definitely a huge mistake. Here's me doing my second 5-cut method, which this time worked really well. As you'll see in a second, it was pretty much absolutely perfect. So I then just flipped it over and attached my sleds and the fences properly to my sled. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching. Please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you enjoy what I do, especially if you'd like to see some more. Apologies for, I haven't uploaded anything for a couple of weeks. I've had a couple of family issues and things, but back on track now with uploading at a more regular pace, and let's look forward to see what happens in the future.